Hi everyone, my name is Samantha Lyons. I use the pronouns she, her, and hers. I'm a white, able-bodied, cisgender female wearing a light green short-sleeve blouse buttoned to the top with thin gold-rimmed glasses and long dark brown hair in a messy bun with a white background behind me. Today I'll be discussing ideas to restructure a student diversity council for greater diversity, equity, inclusion, accessibility, and justice in undergraduate medical education. My co-authors for this presentation are Hannah Glick, Jodi Allison, Sarosh Irani, and Dr. Karri Grob. The Student Diversity Council is one of the two governing councils at the University of Michigan Medical School. The SDC primarily focuses on advancing diversity, equity, inclusion, accessibility, and justice at UMMS through education, outreach, and activism in partnership with and support of students. The SDC was first redesigned in 2020 due to the lack of sustainable student-driven DEIJ efforts that became acutely visible following the murder of George Floyd. Following a year of this structure, issues were identified in the framework that led to reflections on potential restructuring for the incoming leadership in March of 2022. In 2020, leadership consisted of 2 co-chairs, 3 vice chairs, 1 secretary of records and finance, 1 survey and research coordinator, and 6 representatives. In addition, there was a general body of representatives consisting of student members of various identity and interest groups, as well as 2 advisors from UMMS faculty and staff. In 2021, leadership consisted of 1 chair, 3 vice chairs, and 6 representatives. There continued to be a general body of representatives and 2 advisors. In 2022, after arranging a meeting between the most desirable candidates for senior leadership positions within the SDC, the incoming students have opted to continue with having 1 chair and 3 vice chairs. Decisions regarding representative roles will be made by these new leaders. There will continue to be a general body, 2 advisors, and a director of medical student programs for additional assistance within the Office of Health Equity and Inclusion. From past years, with regards to the Education Committee, there has been enhanced relationships with UMMS student organizations and the initiatives of the Office of Medical Student Education, and it became evident that the unnecessary duplication of efforts could be avoided by creating 1 representative for DEIJ education and 1 representative for social justice advocacy, which will be discussed below, with the committee renamed to the Educational Advocacy Committee. With regards to the Activism Committee, the advocacy efforts of the 2 representatives in 2021 may be more easily integrated into those of the Education Committee. Thus, the Education Committee could absorb the Activism Committee. With regards to the Outreach Committee, there was the advent of a new comprehensive mental health program for students at our medical school, and an oversight committee was formed through the Office of Medical Student Education that had student representation. Thus, the 2022 representative for mental student health and wellness could be sought from this committee with a dual appointment in the SDC, rather inviting another student leader. And this way, there's more consistency and reliability between the 2 groups. The representative for community engagement could be combined with the role of the representative for mentorship and pipeline programs to streamline their responsibilities as well. This new role could then be named the representative for community engagement and programming. With each cohort of the SDC, feedback from students, faculty, and staff is solicited to evaluate how the SDC can better support a safe and inclusive culture and environment for all students. Without continued reflection, the SDC's resolve to enact a cultural shift and promote accountability for the continued progress of DEIJ initiatives at the University of Michigan Medical School will stagnate. To better achieve this vision for amplifying the collective voice, the SDC must continue to collaborate with Student Council, evaluate its proximity to power, and share its power with marginalized communities at UMMS. If you are interested at all in donating to the SDC and helping us continue these initiatives, or would like to learn more about the contact information for our new leadership, as well as explore our website, please see the QR code on the screen. Thank you so much for listening, and don't hesitate to reach out with questions. My email is listed below. Thank you.